As I've been talking with estimators, trying to compare 2D takeoff and BIM takeoff, one of the problem areas that always seem to come up is glazing. So I took a couple of the models that I have and also the 2D counterparts, the documents, and did a quick comparison between it, and this is just what I found. So right here is a little medical office building, and I've got the different types of glazing highlighted in the different colors on the screen. Did my takeoffs and received these quantities. Now if I want to look at it in the BIM view, I've got the similar type of colors on the BIM view looking at it. One fun thing is with the spandrel glass right here, this little green edge right here, in the 2D documents, I don't see that. So in the 2D documents, that's actually missing. And there are no mullions in this model. And so then I send all those quantities over to Sage so I can compare them. The next thing I'm going to do is pull up a project that does have mullions on it, and I'm going to show it to you as well. Give me just 1 second to switch. Okay, here's the next model. This is the one that I'm calling Office 3, and again I just do this upper portion. I took off the 3 different types of glass here and received these quantities here. Then in the model, this is what it looks like here. I just took off this area here. It's the same area between the two. So again, I have the model versus the 2D documents. And I threw the answers out into Sage and just had them sorted like this. But to make the comparison a little easier, I then threw it into Excel so I could look at it. So on the project that has mullions, there was some differences between the BIM quantities and the 2D quantities. Right here's the differences. You can see in general they're about 10% lower because the mullions are not included in the glazing area calculations. And so that brings us a little low. However, if I just put a straight 10% and just add that to all the quantities, it comes out surprisingly close between the 10% added to the BIM and the actual 2D quantities. However, when I look at the project that had no mullions at all, the quantities were really close. The only one that's different is this one right here, and the big difference there is in the 2D documents, I didn't catch that spandrel glass that was kind of walking into the entryway. I think what we're going to find is that using 2D for some areas of takeoff and the model for other areas of takeoff will probably be the way that we get our quantities in the near future.